Hello, I'm Bill Heran, the author of The Missing Piece. Today is March 29th, and the topic for today is good grief. And the quote is from Rumi. Grief can be the garden of compassion. If you keep your heart open through everything, your pain may become your greatest ally in your life search for love and wisdom. That was a quote by Rumi. If we are fortunate, we may survive great suffering in our lives. If you live long enough, more than 10 years of age or so, you will experience events that cause suffering and grief. Maybe it's the death of a child or a parent, the suicide of a loved one, or your own terminal diagnoses. All these are more all these and more can result in suffering, which itself leads many terminal diagnoses. Which leads to many questions of why me? Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, famous research psychologist on death and dying, describes suffering as an opportunity to learn a lesson. And once we learn, then we lose the pain. The loss will remain, and maybe even the emotional states will return from time to time, but the grief will not destroy us. I've lost many loved ones from the disease of alcoholism and drug use. Their premature passing was painful to the core, since my identity was in some way wrapped up in theirs. Whether it was a common surname, childhood experiences, or treasured moments, the loss of their permanent passing was felt strongly. If I were to take Dr. Kubler-Ross's teaching to heart, I would need to know what were the lessons to be learned by their early demise. While I still may be figuring out those lessons, I can reflect on my response to their loss through my life's mission to help alcoholics seeking treatment for their disease. I don't think I would have had such a personal, visceral mission if it were not for my experiences of loss and grief. In our spiritual path, we need to acknowledge our grief, even if it brings us to a very intense, dark place. And we also need to keep our hearts open to the current moment and understand that none of this happens to you. Your mind story wants to make this a problem, but no, what happened may be painful, but it's not a problem. Please do not stay fixed on the minutiae of the details of the passing. Instead, be open to what that person taught you and how you can transform yourself through the pain and grief, like the phoenix giving birth to a new aspect of yourself with love and wisdom. So, if we can think back to a loss that we've had and see how that loss has helped change your life, you would not have to become the person you are today without having known and loved them. See how much you've learned both from their living and from their passing into a greater consciousness for you and for them. Thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to you joining me in future readings of The Missing Piece. Have a good day.